This bicycle is powered completely using the motor off of a weed eater. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how I built it, the process of me testing it, and we're gonna find out if it even works. All right guys, so I have this old tiller thing that someone gave to me, and I'm gonna try to rip it apart and convert some of the pieces into something that we can use to build our powertrain. Oh. All right, so as you can see, we have fully removed the gearbox from our tiller, and now we can work on converting it to work with our bicycle. Right here is the inside of a bicycle hub. So this is basically what we have to turn with our whole system here, our whole setup. And you can see on the end, it's a square bolt, and that's what we have to transfer our torque through. And it just so happens that a 1/4-inch socket, or a half-inch socket, my bad, pops on there just about perfectly. And if we get one that is a 19 millimeter socket, it will also relatively well slide onto the sleeve of our gearbox. And we'll be able to drill a hole in the socket, connect it through there with a pin, and then attach it directly to the bicycle. So this will kind of sit on the side of the bicycle, and we just need to go buy another 19 millimeter socket because I don't want to use mine. All right, so as you can see here, we have two different bicycle gear sprockets. And this sprocket is the original size that comes on the bike, and I think it's about 32 teeth. And this is your standard crank size. What we want to do is replace it with this much smaller sprocket that's going to give us, hopefully, the correct gear ratios to be able to get the proper torque to actually propel the bike with the Weedeater motor. And in order to convert this to this smaller gear, we're gonna have to cut off the larger area and then weld on the smaller gear. And then that way we'll be able to connect it into the hub, or yeah, is that what it's called? The crank shaft of the bicycle, and then we will have our proper gear ratios. Okay, so as you can see, our Weedeater motor powered bike is fully built here, and we have it all put together. So as you can see, we have the weed whacker right here, and it is connected to our gearbox, and that's connected into our hub right there, and we have our controls and everything to operate it just dangling right there. Eventually we could probably connect it to the handlebars or something, but this is kind of a prototype, so that's fine. And then moving around to this side of the bike, we have made ourselves a custom crankshaft or crank gear cassette cog thing, and it's much smaller than the stock one, and it allows us for the correct gear ratios in order for the whole system to operate properly. So that gives us enough torque for hopefully the Weedeater to actually be able to propel us at a reasonable pace. So we're gonna test this thing out, we're gonna see how it works. So we're gonna put some fuel in it, start it up, and then we have our throttle and controls right there. So gas goes in right here. Oh, it's already full. So if it's already full, then you don't have to put more gas in it. So we actually won't need this. Now all we should have to do is start it up. So give it some choke. And now we should be able to get it going and take it for a spin. All right, so we had a chain come loose. Ah, man. Yeah, we just had to do some stuff. We just had to do some welding real quick. Well, I think that's actually working pretty good now. Whew. All right. Here we go. That don't drive bad. It actually has decent power. That's impressive. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Honestly, this worked pretty well. Thanks for watching, and yeah, thanks.